Good evening. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the support, and it was a pleasure to speak to people on Skype. An absolute pleasure to speak to people on Skype. I've got these blinds closed. To keep the sunlight out. But thank you, everybody, for the support, and also the haters also need a shout out, because a battery is non-effective without a positive and a negative. So if you're receiving negativity in your life, go out and seek positivity and use that to charge. So I would just recommend anybody to attend boxing or some sort of combat sport, because this can save your life. I was speaking to subscribers and stuff that there's a couple of people that are doing things, and I think people are actually gonna they've gathered enough self-confidence to attend a boxing club or a gym. But what's most important is your diet. You cannot exercise out of a bad diet, if you understand me. But I don't want to make this conversation too serious. I don't want to mention names or anything. I will give shout outs if anybody wants, the shout out, but I would like to keep people private, because this is what this is all about your own opinion. Your own opinion is very, very, very important, because it also shapes mine. It shapes mine because some of the conversations I've been having, I had about a 4-hour conversation with multiple people, and it was a tremendous experience. But talking about Eddie Bravo, and the main reason why I am very attracted to conspiracies and stuff is because, I'll show you here, I was telling the people that that's my father there, killed for his faith, murdered. And that's why I started boxing. And there's a beautiful poem here, but that's why I started combat sports, because I've been boxing since I was 16 years old, until, I started boxing younger than that, and I stopped when I was about 19, 20 years of age. And now I'm 30, and I feel tremendous, and I thank the Creator for designing me this way and giving me fortitude and strength, being able to withdraw strength nearly like a cash machine. And but you don't want to take too much, but I'm not somebody who cries and weeps. I'm somebody that uses this loss of my father as the same as the battery, or as the battery, whatever you said. That's a negative, and you need to make a positive, and you will charge. And I don't know what else to say apart from, I will talk further if you want me to about my father's murder, go into detail and stuff. But still to this day, there is hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people demanding justice from the government in this country. My father was murdered, and there is information coming out all over the world that collusion on both sides, on all sides, but the good guys, the British Army, they were meant to be the ones to eliminate the so-called threat, and they only escalated the violence even further. And when you look into it, Eddie Bravo, shout out to Eddie Bravo,